This week on Please Let This Madness Be Over, we have finally got to the finale of this mini-series. The roller coaster enthusiast continues his deep dive through the fields of Iowa with one of America's newest theme parks in Lost Island. Themed to the elements of the band that made September famous, the new quest is to run with fire. Fire Runner is the newest ride at Lost Island, an RMC Raptor, and we will see if the duo will make it out of the state alive and well. Just like the uncertainty of Laser Loop at Niagara Amusement Park, so is the finale of Days of Our Junkies.
All right, got the Liquid Death. Final theme park of the trip. Hello, Brent Ferris, Javen St. Coaster Junkie. And we are here at Lost Island.
Welcome to the Love Boat, motherfuckers. Hop on board and enjoy the glories of...
Struggled mightily with attendance.
Jared, how about we feel?
Looks pretty nifty. Nice park. Let's get ourselves in.
Yeah, we're one of the first peoples in the park, so this is going to be really interesting to see what we do here.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be a fun day.
We've got to have money.
Oh my God, this park is beautiful. Just walking into this, it feels like Epic Universe.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Haven't been to Epic Universe yet, but this is definitely
Oh my
very
God.
Nice.
This is beautiful. The music, the atmosphere, so charming. And we are there for that. Fire Runner, the brand new RMC Raptor that just opened last week. So another new for 2025 coaster in the realm. This will be coaster number 220. Yes, I rode Flash Vertical Velocity and Siren's Curse. Now it's time to ride another one. We're under a technical delay for Matugani.
No!
But we are gonna go ride Matugani as number 220.
What are you, fucking stupid?
So hopefully you can fit on this one because this is a relocated launch coaster from Leesburg that was known as Kanonen. So it's gonna be really nice. A hydraulic launch coaster in 2025.
Oh, there it goes.
Wow, I'm excited for this one.
Now get ready. Here we go.
Okay, coaster number 220, Matugani. We tried.
I tried. Seatbelt works. I think it's a similar situation to like Avatar Airbender.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
It's not like Maverick where the seatbelt goes just to verify.
But I'll say this, at least the app counted you rode.
The app said I rode, so like, okay.
That felt like a mini Maverick almost. I had a nice bite to it. The launch wasn't, you know, like top thrill intense, but it was still pretty solid of a launch. And then the top end was good. There was a good airtime hill. And then that 0G roll, lots of floater hang time on that one. So yeah, mini Maverick as it is. And it's still running pretty good considering its age. And in the age of how hydraulic coasters are nowadays.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting.
Whoa. So we decided to go check out the dark ride, Volcano. This queue line is impressive.
You picked the wrong house, fool!
Yeah, I like this. I'm not gonna spoil much of it, but we are gonna see how this one works.
Oh,
What the f? That dark ride was incredible.
Yeah, it was really good.
That felt like a universal dark ride.
the greatest in Corridor.
And I actually beat you this time.
Yes, you did.
469. Hee hee, funny number.
It looks like they might be opening our Fire Runner.
Yeah.
I see employees coming down.
But let me tell you, a lot of good screens, practical effects, animatronics.
yeah.
It basically felt like a universal dark ride, but on a budget.
But yeah, they did a really good job for that budget. Nope.
Yeah, very, very fun dark ride. That's probably one of the best dark rides I've ever ridden.
I'd say so. Looks like they're getting a little bit of a line here, so that's hopeful that they might be opening Fire Runner.
Emergency. News people like to say police have responded to an emergency.
What the hell? That was awesome.
Yeah, that was a really good ride. I haven't got all my thoughts together about it yet, so I'll have to rewrite it later.
Oh yeah, happy you could fit on it.
Oh yeah, very happy. I'd say the RMC Raptor trains are very accommodating, kind of like very similar to like Velocicoaster
Ah.
or what are those called? Mock coasters.
Yeah, kind of like Stardust or something. I really enjoy this one, way better than Jersey Devil. Got a nice compact layout. I got row 10, he got row 11. We are just whipped over the back seat. Really awesome. Got some decent pacing. And man, Waldemar needs to add one. Thank you very much, Rain. But yeah, Waldemar needs to add one. It is so good. It's so compact, it could fit in the park. Make it a 5.5 ride or Corvette.
You go to hell before you die.
We're in the kids area. Very nice kids area.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Very pretty. And they got a playground. Odd. And we're there for the kiddie coaster, which is called La Colo. I think I said that right. Objection! It's a wacky worm. Why not?
Bruh.
Gotta ride every credit, so I've been on way too many wacky worms, so this is just gonna be another one. We have a different name for this.
Peter, what are you doing? Crack? What the
But I feel like this is Dora the Explorer, the land.
Did this just fall asleep?
Very fun kiddie coaster.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
It's probably the best wacky worm I've ever done.
Exactly.
Which, if you really look at it at face value, it's not a lot, but it happens to work. We went around 3 times, which we were a little disappointed because twice was enough.
Well, for kids, they love the three laps, but
Us adults were like,
one lap was enough for me.
yeah, 2 was enough for me, but I'm not happy about it at all.
Why not happy?
Because it's a wacky worm. What do you expect?
It's a kid's ride. What do you expect?
They're getting entirely too much attention.
And the last credit we do need on this trip is the Poco Air Coaster.
Yes.
Or as we call it, the Napupu.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it translates to. But it's an SLC that was relocated from South Africa. And this is the only SLC in the States that has that extended layout with the helix. So we're gonna be very cautious about this because it's an SLC, but it's got vest restraints. So we'll have to figure it out for ourselves. Okay, Napuku Air Coaster.
Oh, pretty good.
That was a really good SLC. Back row, we did the same thing as Mine Eraser at Darien Lake with its upgrades. Super smooth SLC. Back row was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Restraints were excellent.
Yeah.
The only rough part of it was the rollover, the first 2 inversions. But other than that, not too bad. Even the downwards helix was pretty good. And it was very smooth in that area too. It kind of felt like Talon in that section. But overall, we got credit completion, no problem. But now, we get to go ride some flat rides. So I get to ride Shell Shock. Let's do it. All right, just got off Aviators here. That was way tougher to flip than Shell Shock. But I did something that I couldn't do at Epic Universe. I got 1 flip in. Just 1, but it was enough to get myself occupied. And I was hanging there for quite a while too. So, made it even easier. But, yeah, that is way tougher. Tara, you can keep your record on Shell Shock. Because that one wasn't as good, but definitely better than Epic Universe at least. So what I'm gonna go ride now is Skyborn. Hello. I'm gonna go ride the Drop Tower. Okay, just got on Skyborn, or as I like to call Adele Skyfall. Not that great. This was my first of the turbo drop variety because I am so used to the Space Shot models. That sucked. That was not good. That was bad. Because it felt like, oh, I thought I was gonna do the turbo, you know, for the Space Shot and go up, but no, it's just you go up, you go down, barely any airtime, rinse and repeat. So, unfortunately, you do have a Factory of Sadness. It's all the way out in Iowa.
You are a factory of sadness!
All right, so now we're in the water-based section of the park. We're gonna go ride Azalnu's Eye.
News, yeah.
Basically the Ferris wheel.
What? What? What is this debauchery!
All right, so we just rode the Ferris wheel. That was really slow.
Yeah, it was. It was a nice observation wheel.
Yeah, but it was nice to look at the entire park. And we
Yeah.
have concluded something. Jared counted 55 or 56 cars in the parking lot. What? About 200 people, assume.
What the? Probably a little less than that.
Yeah, but it's like $600, $700 today. Not a lot of people.
You suck!
This kind of feels like Niagara Amusement Park when it comes to like attendance. Like, I see where they're going, but they just need that extra push to get the people in here. But it's not a bad park at all.
No, it's not that bad at all.
Just needs a little more.
Stop it. Get some help.
All right, looks like we found the water ride in the land section of the park. Not a lot of rides that I wanted to check out, but we did want to check out Utah Falls.
Yeah, it does seem pretty nifty.
It does seem pretty unique. It kind of looks like Shoot the Rapids almost from Cedar Point, but not really. Not sure how wet you're gonna get.
That's what she said.
But it's nice theming here, but it's theming on a budget.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But let's see how wet we actually get on it.
It even works underwater.
Okay, we just got off Utah Falls. The hell was that?
Log ride, I guess.
That's not log shoot. Definitely different from Draken Falls from yesterday when we rode that.
Yeah, definitely.
But
Unique.
it could use some theming. There's a lack of theming on this ride, so it kind of just felt boring to look at. But I will say the 2 drops got you more wet than I expected.
Yeah, something unique though we've discovered is they have seatbelt extenders.
Unit
for
ready.
guests.
Which is awesome.
Awesome, yeah.
More parks should actually do that.
Exactly. So it's pretty accommodating for a lot of people.
Yeah, for larger guests, makes it much easier to ride because I'm like, uh-oh, you're not going to be able to ride. And then the operator just quietly gave one to you.
Yeah, he just gave me a seatbelt extender. I was like, okay.
All right, but yes, solid water ride.
Here I come to save the day!
Good.
I can fly.
Okay, we did a mini marathon of Fire Runner, and then I rode this top spin, which did nothing.
Yeah.
Apparently, the lady told me there's not enough power because of the whole Fire Runner, and it basically rocks back and forth like nobody's business.
Basically, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, he caught something on Fire Runner. As ex-ride-offs, we find stuff, and then best thing is to report it.
Zen Pearl is gonna screw this up.
All right, I did get a hoodie. 42 bucks, but considering I collect everything at parks, I do collect. Now I'm gonna do a funny. I'm gonna go ride Mora Dancer. It's our Frog Hopper-esque ride.
What the f is that?
Yes, I must go ride the Frog Hopper because it's Insane Coaster Junkie. We gotta do stupid stuff. I know what boys like. Well, I did it again. It happened again. That was actually really fun. Better than the one at Valley Fair, but not as good as Wonder Pet's Fly Boat. Very graceful, but very fun at the same time, so.
Boo, you stink!
It was a very long cycle too. Very long cycle, which I was very impressed about.
You've turned them into little cult objects. You have a child fetish.
Shut up. That did not happen.
All right, there's one more ride I do want to check out before heading back to Fire Runner. There's this tiny Music Express ride back here called Zulula Wave. All right, I just rode Zulula Wave. That is a miniature version of the Waldemere Music Express ride. That is a miniature version of it.
Perfect.
Wow. It didn't really go that fast, nor the hills were big enough to get some sustained airtime, but it was solid enough. It's basically Music Express as a baby. Not that bad at all. Very fun ride, absolutely. Wow, look at this. Woo! I love Lost Island. The people are so good here. Shout outs to everybody. I gotta give a praise to everybody here.
Emergency. News people like to say police have responded to an emergency.
All right, we just got off Siren's Curse here at Cedar Point.
Bruh.
This ain't Siren's Curse, it's Shaman's.
What?
Well, How do we compare to Northern Lights?
Look, here's $20. Go down to Burger King, why don't you?
Kind of just felt like Mega Vortex as a U-shaped track, extended layout. I don't know, it wasn't really the greatest thing ever. And the restraints took forever to lock.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's just an imperfection of Zamperla, this one in particular.
Yeah, Zamperla at its finest, bread fans, so not really too impressed with that. So it took pretty much the same time as Black Widow would load to dispatch said ride. So, not a good sign.
Am I really gonna defile this grave for money?
9999999. I can't swim.
Well, we just got one more ride on Fire Runner. You got your front row ride.
Oh yeah, it was great.
I got my back row ride. We waited quite a while, but we ended up meeting with Scott of Coaster Force / Upstop Media. Super awesome guy.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we were talking with the ride up, so I gotta give a shout out to John as well. Awesome guy. And that will conclude Lost Island. What do we think?
It's great. Time to go home.
Oh yeah, this park was incredible. The theming is top notch. The people are really nice but efficient. And yeah, there's kind of some glaring problems. Yeah, it needs a little more investment, needs some more advertising, marketing.
But the thing you gotta remember though of the investment stuff is they are investing.
They are
But-
slowly growing.
Yeah, remember, since they're a small water park at first,
Yeah.
you gotta remember that that they can't afford everything because this is like a 3-year-old park
Yeah.
now. They can't afford everything at first because they need to open it with enough to make a profit.
Absolutely.
So-
But once we get to that point,
Once
it's
we get
gonna
to a
be,
point, maybe 5-10 years down the road,
we'll be set sail.
pretty
So
much set sailing and it'll be awesome.
awesome. So Jay from Post, you want to put in the ride count? And I'll do it here from Insane Coaster Junkie, and that will be the conclusion of this Midwest trip. And I'm just gonna say this: I'm gonna be home for a few days, and then the very next park is.
And that wraps up our bullshit adventure out here in the Midwest. Special thanks to B. Starrett for hosting a roller coaster enthusiast in this mini-series and leading the way to 200 credits and beyond. Now Jay flies home for a few days and quietly prepares for his next adventure. Where will the farewell tour take us next? Tune in next time on Insane Coaster Junkie.